10 years of Pivot. We're gonna give them a go. Feel the evolution, you know?
It was almost emotional. Little cry.
As a brand, we started making kites like in-season inline for the public in 2000. You know, 1999 for the 2000 season. So this is 25 years of making these things. So there's a lot of evolution. The Pivot started, you know, basically 11 years ago as a really good all-around kite that did everything well. You don't see people getting very often lofted into the wilderness anymore like in the old days. It happened quite a bit. But the evolution has still been pretty substantial. You want to reinvent things, right? You want to take it in your own direction.
Woo. Super nice. Oh, fuck it.
Here we go. 2019 King of the Air champion, Kevin Langley.
The Pivot was originally designed to be the new wave kite. It could also rotate around its wingtip, hence the name Pivot. This made it great for waves, which is where the kite got its first world titles, with Yalu Langare and later on Perry Roberts becoming wave world champions on the Pivot. But the huge wind range and the pivotal turning had another advantage. It made doing kite loops a lot easier. The loops were faster and better controlled than ever before. The Pivot quickly became the big air kite that every rider wanted to be on. Kevin Langare secured its position in the big air game at King of the Air in 2018.
Put your hands together for the 2018 Red Bull King of the Air champion, Kevin Langare!
But this was just the beginning of a long streak of success. Throughout the development of every Pivot, we strive to keep the original DNA in the kite. And that's why, for this year's Pivot, we dug up all the old Pivots and flew them together to see the kite's progression firsthand.
Have you ever seen this kite?
No, never. First time.
First time?
Yeah. I don't even know what year is that. Dude, how, like, young people nowadays and they don't know anything.
Whose kite was this?
Robby
Some
Naish.
kook. He was trying to learn how to kite, but he didn't
Yeah.
really figure it out.
That's why he wanted a three-strut beginner kite, something easy. This was a custom Robby color. He used to have the custom ones for in the shoot every year. There would be all the team riders would have the production ones, and then Robby would rip out his Red Bull branded custom kites. Yeah, I mean the Pivot basically is kiteboarding to me. It's like the thing that I love about kiteboarding the most. It feels like 5 different sports in one. If you hit a rail and do a kite loop and go foiling and hit a wave, like that is like, feels like you're doing 5 different sports, like completely different. The board feel is completely different. What you're doing with your body is completely different. It works different muscles. It's like different things you got to think about. And you can do all that stuff on a Pivot. And not only that, but you can learn on the Pivot. You can never grow out of it because there's just so many things in kiteboarding you can do, and the Pivot just does all of them. So I think that's the kite to just literally do kiteboarding with. This is the 2017 Pivot. This was the first Quad-Tex Pivot. This was the start of the whole materials race. Yeah, so the kite's still crispy, thanks to the Quad-Tex, but yeah, the bladders aren't holding air. Unfortunately, it's got the octopus system, which honestly wasn't that bad. It got a little bit of a bad rep. Normally you see a kite, the hose goes from here to here, but this has a one-way valve inside here. So you can see here the valve's just fully disintegrated.
So I definitely distinctly remember my first like octopus system kite was I lived on Oahu and Don would send us kites over there to test, and I would get up in the morning and do it before work, and there's this new kite. I was super excited, got up really early, went down to the beach, set it up, and there was no way to inflate the struts.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, they forgot it. And then I just packed up and went home and didn't go kiting. And then I called him and was like, oh, they messed up the kite. He's like, no, you idiot. It's an octopus, you just dump it from the middle.
Was it not this one that Kevin rode King of the Air on, or the next one? That was the one he won King of the Air on.
Moment of truth. We're gonna check if everything is all good, all set. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good. Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
How long did it take you guys?
12 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, 13.
12 Maui minutes.
Yeah.
My favorite pivot is pretty much always the most recent. You know, I'd say the first pivot was quite a milestone. It launched really well, sold really well, and was at the time, you know, fairly unique in its performance characteristics of really being able to package everything into one kite that did everything damn well. I used to always say, it's the first kite I've ever had where you never have to look to see where it is when you're doing things. You can just sense where it is. It's never like you jump and suddenly your kite's way over there and you got to catch it, which was pretty common pre-pivot. But the evolution has still been pretty substantial, which, you know, hopefully we'll see today. I've kept most of my gear that I've had through the years. And so these are all the pivots that we've done since the very beginning, since the first pivot. So basically 10 years of pivots. And we're gonna give them a go. Let the boys try them out and feel the evolution, you know? I doubt these guys are gonna walk away and go, oh man, that pivot from 8 years ago is way better than the pivot from today. The evolution has been insane.
There was nothing left to say. How to get up, walk away. Know when to hold up, know when to fold. Know when to hold up, know when to fold.
So these guys came out literally when I started kiting 10 years ago, guys.
Say I won't, but you know I might. Ain't no storm and ain't no fear. Ain't got time and ain't got sleep. But I feel fine and I feel free. 'Cause I'm the last man standing in the street.
That was sick, huh? 11 of us just, woo! I remember having this one back in the day, so it's good to relive the memories.
How was that? So fun.
It was so amazing!
10 years of pivot, man, that was epic.
Know when to hold up, know when to fold. Know when to hold up.
Just came off the new Envision and putting this up on the bar, I couldn't even tell you it was the same kite. Gonna go out and see how it performs.
Test my pride. I suggest you go.
It was actually really fun. It was like, you know, you have good memories of certain things and kites, and this was, I really enjoyed riding this one. It was almost emotional. Little cry.
Oh, super nice. Just fun to ride with the group to see the whole history of the pivot out there. Limited edition, skulls.
The kite was amazing. We actually got everybody lined up, which sounds easy, but it's not easy. There's always someone over there or someone over there, but we managed to get everybody together. Yeah, Matisse came up to me immediately. He's like, I can't believe it. It feels just like a pivot. I'm like, well, that's good. He's like, yeah, I thought it'd be so different. So it shows that the path has been pretty, you know, linear, because that's an old one.
I'm just gonna try a boogie board out for the 26 guys.
I'm the last man standing in the street.
Yes, sir.
I'm the last man standing in the street.
Yeah, what a great opportunity just to be able to ride them all through all the years in the same condition, all the same size, all in good condition. You can actually learn a lot from.
Yeah, there's certain ones like I want to go back to and revisit parts of them and learn again. I was like, every single one's going to feel like pretty similar. We've made like progressive improvements, but there's waves of like trends and like, this one was better in 20 knots, and then this one was clearly built for 30 knots, but then you lost the fun in 20 knots.
We started out higher aspect, and then the whole trend of the entire industry, everybody was going lower aspect for a while with the Delta look being so popular, and so they kind of went lower aspect, got a little gruntier.
Yeah.
And they kind of gone back to higher aspect, and the good thing, the standout is that none of them suck.
Yeah.
Like there's not one where you go, oh my God, what a pig, right? They're all good, but it kind of meandered with the trends, right?
Yeah.
Like, man, I'd love to jump that one.
Yeah.
And I'd rather wave ride that one.
Yeah.
Now, you could do everything.
Yeah, for sure.